This is not your grandpa's car. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Car K. Today, we will be reviewing one of the topmost sedans laid out by Toyota. Now, this is one of the best sedans which Toyota has to offer. The model which we have is Toyota Avalon Limited. Now, the model which we have is in the limited trim level. You must be thinking why I started this video stating that this is not your grandpa's car. Well, the reason behind that is you don't find any similarity between the old models of the Avalon and this. Have a look at this. Now check out the old models of Toyota Avalon. You won't see anything that appeals the young generation. We all have to appreciate Toyota for doing a marvelous job in updating and adding more style and aggression to the Avalon. Without further ado, let's get ahead and dive into the specification of the car. This particular model which we are reviewing over here is in the limited trim. Now speaking of specifications, let me remind you that UAE specific Avalons comes only in two variants. The SE Plus, which is the basic model and starts from 145,000 dirhams, and then the Limited, which starts from 165,000 dirhams. The new Avalon Limited comes with 3.5-liter V6 petrol engine with chain drive technology, which produces 296 horsepower and a torque of 36.3 kgs per meter, and that is supported by 8-speed automatic transmission. According to the window sticker, the name of this color is Wind Chill Pearl. The other available colors are Harbor Grey Metallic, Opulent Ember, Celestial Silver Metallic, Midnight Black Metallic, Ruby Flare Pearl, Brownstone, and Persian Night Pearl. As for dimensions, it has 4,975 millimeters of length, 1,850 millimeters of width, and 1,435 millimeters of height. The ground clearance is 135 millimeter, which is pretty decent considering the fact that this is a premium sedan, and the curb weight is around 1,705 kgs. By looking at the front, those large grills, which obviously Toyota has taken some inspiration from Lexus sedans, has really a complementing contrast to the wide body. It has the active bending light technology with animated turn signals. Check out those grills. It has some chrome accents around the edges with functional vents on the bottom of both sides. These vents are responsible for carrying the air to the rear valves, which adds some aerodynamic functionality to this car. At the center, we have Toyota badge with an adaptive cruise control sensor beneath it. And Toyota even takes it further by equipping them with adaptive cornering and clearance lamps. The reason for the sharpness in the front lights is because the entire lighting material used by Toyota is 100% powered by LEDs. Undoubtedly, we can say that Toyota has laid a huge emphasis on styling of this model. Over here you have intermittent wipers with timer. Let's go ahead and take a side look of this vehicle. It's sitting on 235 by 45 Bridgestone tires wrapped around 18-inch alloy wheels with a silver finish which really complements the white color. Also, it has 4-wheel disc brakes with ventilated disc rotors in the front and solid disc rotors in the back. Electrochromic side mirrors with memory and blind spot assist, chrome handles with lock-unlock sensors, Check out the length of this vehicle. Look at the sleekness and the curvature down the C-pillar. The entire glass is surrounded with chrome fittings, and with the B-pillar in glossy black, the entire window gets a one solid look. LED combination lamps with animated turn signals, rear glass integrated antenna, 4 parking sensors. At the bottom you get 2 mufflers with chrome coating, limited badging, the Avalon badging embedded on the LED lights, the rear camera, the Toyota badging, and the rear spoiler. Let's go ahead and check out the driver's side. Over here you can see that there are 3 sections. The top has a really nice wooden grain texture with paddings around continue till the midsection, where we can see some impressive features. At the center you can see the automatic mirror controls, central locking button, 1 touch window switches, 2 modes for memory seats, and a non-linear quilted style leather stitching midsection. At the threshold you have the Avalon illuminated scuff plate, 4-way power lumbar support for driver and also for the front passenger. Check this premium leather, and you can see those non-uniform perforations, and that is basically for seat cooling and seat heating. Let's get inside and check some features. On the left side you have the auto high beams, traction control, trunk and fuel door release buttons, a trip meter, lightning controls for the center gauge, and a telescopic steering adjustment switches. Coming onto the steering wheel, on the left you have gauge cluster controls, Bluetooth phone controls, volume and voice command switches. On the right you have some contemporary features like adaptive cruise control, lane departure assist, audio modes, and channel shifting switches. You have the wiper controls, the push start button, and on the left side you have the lightning controls. In the name of center console, you get a 9-inch touch navigation screen with 14 JBL speakers. Now some buyers may feel uneasy at the first glance by looking at the center situation because the center console is totally disconnected from the dashboard. Now Toyota did this purposely, and the reason is that you want a certain contour for your eyes when you look at the screen, and it should be at a certain height lifted up to provide easy accessibility for the driver. On the passenger side of the dashboard, you have a very nice leather and wood finish. You have the home button, the menu button for more options like app suites to access phone apps, and then you have the setup button option displaying some technical settings. the audio settings, and the map button, and the volume knob. On the right, you have more control options along with the radio channel knob. At the bottom of the screen, you have temperature control for driver and passenger on both sides, heated and ventilated seats with 3-stage high, medium, and low, rear and side mirror defrosters, fan speed controls, blow settings, recirculation button, and the temperature sync button. And then you have the 8-speed automatic shifter with 3 different drive modes. They are Eco, Normal, and Sport. Now these modes give you a different driving experience by making small adjustments on steering shiftness, shift points, and the RPMs. Further down, you have the parking brake button that engages and disengages automatically, and the brake hold button to let your feet rest off during long hauls. You get 2 cup holders, one with a little flat edge to support your cell phone. Let's go further down and open up the armrest. You have a removable tray over here, 2 ports for 2.1 ampere charging USB and a USB plug-in. Let's look at the passenger side. You have a very nice leather and wood finish on the dashboard. And below is the glove box with a flat bottom, and that adds extra storage room. You get a framed auto dimming rear view mirrors. On the top you have cabin lighting, sunroof controls. Over here you have mood lights, driver side lights, passenger side lights, and cabin lights. And the controls for sunroof. Let's go ahead and open that. As for the gauge cluster, you get a 7-inch TFT multi-information display system, which is pretty decent as far the visibility is concerned. On the left hand side you have the RPM and engine heat. On the right you have the speedometer and fuel gauge. Coming to the center, you get a bunch of functions like digital speed display, compass, audio display, the safety system status, which includes pre-collision, parking assist, blind spot monitor, and rear cross traffic alert. And the controls for all of the above system settings. Also, you get a heads-up display option in this car. I don't know whether you can see that or not, since the lighting condition is not favorable. Let's go ahead and check the rear passenger side. At the center, you see the quilted style leather stitching, the window control, and the armrest. The unlock latch with a lock and unlock button, JBL speaker, automatic window switch, another JBL speaker at the bottom with some storage space. Rear seats with premium leather which can easily accommodate up to 3 passengers. You get a retractable armrest with 2 cup holders. Isofix latches for child seat. Let's get inside and check some rear options. At the center, you have 2 buttons for heated seats, 2 units of USB 2.1 ampere charging sockets, and 2 manually adjustable AC vents. You get the same option on the rear right side passenger door, and on the roof you get the buttons for rear cabin control lights. Alright, let's go ahead and open up the boot space. Over here you get 423 liters of boot space with a ratio of 60 by 40 folding seats. On the right you have the fire extinguisher, some car components and floor mats. Let's move the lid up and see what's inside. You get a standard toolbox in case of emergency, and beneath that you get an 18-inch alloy spare wheel. Now the question comes, is Avalon a really good car? Well, my answer to that question would be if you're looking for a sporty punch of V6 engine, sure-footed handling and a supple ride, then Avalon definitely is the best for you. Be sure to subscribe our channel CarK and hit the bell notification button to get future car review videos. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section about the new Toyota Avalon.